guys, it's your girl Em, and I'm back with another video for you today. And honestly, like, my eyes feel crazy. My allergies have been so bad and my eyes are so dry and itchy. I can't even. I have a coffee here. I have Poseidon there. Poseidon, come here. Come here. Come here. Hi, little boy. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come on. Oh, yay! We have Poseidon here. And we are going to talk about how we budget. Right, Poseidon? Right, Poseidon? We're going to talk about how we budget. Do you budget? What's your budget look like? Huh? What's your budget look like? Oh, you don't worry about it. You don't worry about budgets because mommy worries about them. Okay. All right. Poseidon doesn't worry about budgets. He said, I'm a dog. Okay, go on. Love you. No. Get down. Thank you. Good boy. So basically with YouTube, I don't get paid a set amount. So every month is different. So it all depends on uploads. It depends on different things. And I also have investments that I make dividends from. So my money situation can kind of be a little bit complicated. So I definitely have had to learn how to budget properly in order to make sure everything works. So I know that my rent is going to be a set amount. I know that health insurance is going to be a set amount. And I know that Poseidon isn't going to be like a set amount, but I do put money aside that is for his expenses. So I will make sure that, I know how much his food costs. I know if he has a vet appointment coming up, and I know how much a vet, his like wellness exams at his vet is like $100, but I think I am going to switch vets because there are cheaper vets than the one that he is currently going to. And the one he's currently going to, the reason he was going there was because they were the vet that were covering the heartworm treatments. So we had to go there if we wanted him to have the heartworm treatments covered for free. So we probably will change vets just to save some more money, because I tell you what, with inflation and just the way prices are with everything, the way rents keep going up, the way the groceries are going up, the way interest rates are going up, it's nuts out there. And honestly, like, we're all stressed out. Like, I don't care how much money you have, you're a little bit stressed out with how the prices are. Like, it's normal, trust me. Make sure that I have the money set aside for rent. I make sure I have my money set aside for Poseidon and insurance. And then I know my other bills that are also sure amounts, my internet bill and my, what else? There are other bills. Oh gosh. Utility bills also have a tendency to fluctuate. So I always try to like conserve as much as I can, and then also just like be aware of how much I'm paying each month and just kind of know I need to set aside around this amount. Summer, the air is on, but in the wintertime, I don't turn the heat on. I turn the heat on. I turn it on, I turn the heat on to like 67, 68. Like, I keep it cold because I am saving money no matter what, okay? Now, the biggest thing about my budget is food and groceries. So there was a time that I had the Dash Pass that made it so on DoorDash that you didn't have to pay for like the delivery fee and things like that. And it got out of hand. You pay $9.99 a month for the Dash Pass, and then you have lower service fees, you have a lower delivery fee, all of that. It got out of hand. The spending on DoorDash got out of hand. So I definitely only DoorDash if it's like absolutely necessary, or if, ever so often. To me, it's gotten to a place where it's almost not even worth it to do DoorDash deliveries. I get my groceries delivered around every 2 weeks. So I feel like I do save a little bit of money because if I were going to the store myself, I would spend money on things that I wasn't going in for. You know what I'm saying? Be like, oh, that looks good. Ooh, we're going to try this. Ooh. So I justify it that way. And also it's just like so much easier for me personally I don't get overstimulated. I make sure everything that I want, I'm able to get. And it's just so much less stressful for me. So I love getting my groceries delivered. I'm going to talk about my grocery shopping because I do try to meal plan. I'm not just buying a bunch of snacks. I'm not just buying a bunch of drinks. Like, I meal plan. I don't meal prep, but I do meal plan. So I get everything that, like, things that I usually get. I always get the stuff to make spaghetti because it's cheap, it's easy, it's good, I'll eat it, and there's usually leftovers. So I always get the stuff to make spaghetti. If I'm getting the stuff to make spaghetti, I know I'm gonna have extra garlic bread. So I'll try to get something else that will go with the remaining garlic bread. And then I'll always get eggs. I'll always get blueberries, strawberries. I try to get berries. I try to get some kind of fruit. And then I always get spinach. I always get romaine. And then if I need like grains and stuff, if I need rice, because rice can go with anything, I try to just be very smart with my grocery shopping. Guys, how expensive pop is. So I don't buy pop. I don't buy drinks. I don't buy a lot of juices. Sometimes I'll buy like green juice, but that's not very often. That's usually when like I have a little extra money in my budget to spend. I'll get like a drink or something, or I'll just get one like little thing. I try not to go crazy on the grocery shopping because at the end of the day, I want to save money, and I would rather get like another meal as opposed to getting like a 12 pack of pop that's going to be like $8. You know what I'm saying? And then I also shop the sales. I also check coupons. I have a Kroger Plus card, and that's what I use. So I try to save as much money as possible when I'm grocery shopping and just meal plan and not get like, and I really don't get a lot of snacks. Like I'll maybe get like one bag of chips, but I also do not buy name brand unless it's on sale. So I just try my best. Maybe I'll do a video about grocery shopping, like a separate video about grocery shopping, because there is so much that I could say. The next time I do a grocery order, which will probably be like next Monday, I will for sure film doing my grocery order so you guys can see how I grocery shop and just kind of my process. I'm very grateful to my parents because they've never really had all that much money. Like, they've done fine, but it's not like my parents are like multi-millionaires. You know what I'm saying? Like, anything you can do to save a buck, my parents will do. So I definitely learned a lot from them on how to grocery shop effectively. So I am more than happy to show you guys how I grocery shop and, you know, break all that down for you. Next, we're going on to miscellaneous stuff. I don't really buy a lot of clothes, especially not right now because I am in the process of like getting healthier and I am losing weight. So I don't really want to spend money on clothes that aren't going to fit me in a couple months. Hopefully. So I'm sorry guys, my nose is all itchy because of my allergies. Jeez Louise. I don't really spend a lot of money on clothes, but I will tell you this, I do try to spend a little more money on clothes that will last. Like, I have a pair of Birkenstocks that I still wear, and I got them, my granny bought them for me. My granny bought these Birkenstocks for me in like 2015. Okay, and they still look great. They still are comfortable. They're just overall an amazing sandal. So if you have a chance to buy like a little bit more expensive of a sandal or anything that you know is gonna last, do it. Because that was something my granny was like really big on. Like, she always bought like Williams-Sonoma really good dish towels because she knew those dish towels were going to last and she wasn't going to have to keep buying dish towels because the other ones were disintegrating. Like, she would spend a little bit more money on more of a quality product, because in the long run, it's going to save you a little more money because you're not having to buy new all the time. So that's how I feel about my Birkenstocks. Like, I think my granny spent like $120 on them in 2015, and I'm still wearing them in 2023. So definitely try to buy things of a higher quality that you can keep longer and use longer. Like, I haven't bought sandals in forever because I have the Birkenstocks. So think of it that way. And then we're gonna go into like entertainment. Entertainment wise, I keep it pretty simple. I think what you have to do is like figure out what streaming services you like the most. I used to have Hulu Live TV when it was like $44. When I canceled my membership to Hulu Live TV, it was like $74 for Hulu Live TV. And there was still like ads and stuff. So no thank you. Like, that was getting to be too much. So I have Amazon Prime for other reasons. You know, I get stuff on Amazon. So I use Amazon Prime Video. So that's all together. That's like $16. And then I have Peacock, which is $5 a month. And I've been kind of going back and forth on if I want to get Peacock Premium, because then I can download the shows to my devices and watch without Wi-Fi. But for now, because I think I will do that when I'm like traveling more, because I have plans and hopes to travel more. I think maybe I'll bump up that subscription to premium then. But right now, it doesn't really matter. The reason I'm happy to pay for Peacock is because it has the shows that I watch the most. It has all the Housewives. It has Southern Charm. It has all the Bravo shows like Vanderpump Rules, Southern Charm, Housewives, etc. And then it also has all of The Office, and The Office is another one of my comfort shows. So I'm I'm fine to pay for that platform because I use that platform all the time. I also pay $10 a month for Spotify Premium because it's just the best. I love Spotify, but I just got a notification that Apple Music is going to give me 3 months free. So I might switch over to Apple Music for a little bit, because that's if I'm going to get 3 months free, hey, might as well. And then I will like just pause my Spotify membership. But I think you have to really pick and choose when it comes to streaming platforms, because getting up to like having like 4 or 5 or like all of them, like it starts to really add up. So I try to be as, economical as possible. Now, there are also other ways to stream things that maybe you shouldn't be streaming from certain websites, you know what I'm saying? So I do use those sometimes, but I'm not gonna go into that any further because I'm just not. Like, I know I didn't really put numbers up for you guys, and I could, but it's just something like, there's just like a comfortability factor. Like, I don't want to put all of that out there, like how much I'm making and how much I'm spending on stuff like that. But maybe one day I'll do like a more like all-encompassing thing, but it's just like for my safety, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna kind of keep that on the low. Also, after I pay everything, after everything is said and done, I know what all's coming out of my account, I will move a certain amount, whatever it is that month, because it is different each month, because my what I make is different each month. I will set aside and put into a savings account, and then I take a little bit from the savings account and I put into an IRA. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I do have a financial advisor guy, and he helps a little bit, and that's great. So if you can manage to find somebody to help you with things like that, that's great. And it's also very helpful because you know somebody else who's smarter and more capable and knows more about money and stocks and interest and things like that. Sometimes it's just a good idea to have somebody like that in your corner. So yeah, I don't really have any I don't really have anything else to say, but I definitely want to do a grocery store video. So I think I'll do that next week when I order groceries. So be on the lookout for that. I have some more spooky content coming tonight at around 11 p.m. Central. So also be on the look for that. And be sure to check out my Twitter at AmManMan and my Instagram at Midwest Mansfield. Thank you so much for watching this video. I love you so, so much. And I'll see you in the next one. Mwah, mwah, mwah.